Good afternoon. Right, where are we so far? Okay, so today's job really is to finish off plastering inside here. Once we finish plastering in here, obviously it's going to tidy up. The steps have obviously been poured today as well, so that's pretty good. The front porch ceiling framework has been put in, so we can actually get that, the light installed and the cover put down. We've also got the painting taking place all the way down the side of the guard wall as well. We've got to buy the neighbour's paint as well to make sure that theirs is done. Theirs is different colour to ours, obviously. Theirs is yellow, ours is white and grey. So we need to get those done as well. So let me just spin around and show you where we are so far. Okay, so first I've taken the windows out, as you can see. I'm plastered all around here now. And we're into this wall as well now, which is good. Probably do door openings and window openings. So this one here's been done, that hasn't, that has, that has, that hasn't, that hasn't, and neither's that. So we've got to get those done. And the plan is to try and obviously make sure that everything's smooth. And hopefully we can paint in here, that's going to be the aim. The guys down here are painting the back wall. So as you can see now we're looking at grey around here, grey and white. So that's the aim around here. It's missed. Oh, the plumber's been here and put that in. Let's be straight. It's annoying. So anyway, irrigation pipe is probably looking at the moment. Not a lot of water in there, so that's got to be filled up, and we've got to break through the bottom. It's got to be redone. Smithy's getting the water out of the pool, stop the mozzies. What else we've got going on? I'll take you around the front and show you what the carpenters are doing. Obviously is putting the 2x2 framework up on the actual concrete ceiling. And then we were going to put concrete board on there, but it looks like the carpenters used most of the concrete board on the overhang. So I'm not too sure if we've actually got any left over, so we can order some of that. But this is what they're up to. So it's the framework coming down here. So we just need some boarding to go over that now. So concrete board would be the best board to use, obviously. But anyway, that's ready to be boarded up. Obviously get the light central in the room. Here was obviously done over the weekend, so it's a little bit more level. We still need to bring some more in here. As you can see, the manholes are quite low. So it should be about 3 inches, but as you can see, the mud is quite low on the manholes compared to where it should be. So we need to obviously get some more mud in there. But tomorrow we are pouring here. So we're pouring this piece here tomorrow, pouring that piece there tomorrow, and then the middle piece will be done after that. So unfortunately, it's increased in meterage. It was meant to be 17 meters for that and this, and it's now gone up by nearly an extra 10 meters. Actually saying that, he's ordered 14 meters. Sorry, he's ordered 14 meters. So we've already paid for 16. He's ordered another 14. So I'm not too sure how this has turned into over 30 cubic meters. But anyway, it is what it is. And then hopefully tomorrow we can start blocking around here and start getting the garage out of the floor as well. So I want the garage up with the roof on sooner rather than later. Blocks are here waiting. The wall was starting to be painted. I'm not too sure why they're leaving that. It's probably because they've got to still do the roof on here yet. Obviously they've left this piece, and again this is broken out again. So we need to get that filled and get that painted all the way around as well. I mean, obviously when the concrete comes in, it pours, there's going to be splashes all out there anyway. So I need to talk to the guys about what they're going to do about protecting the wall before that happens. Because you know what's going to happen, it's going to splash bloody everywhere. But anyway, that's it so far. And then in here we're actually painting the downstairs toilet walls. See how they come out, in the hope that we'll get around not having to try plastic then. Might be quite hard. But anyway, I'll check in a bit later on when there's more to update. Okay, so we're coming to a close for the day. The guys have just putting the actual boarding back on so we don't get flooded out in case there's any rain. So what have we done today? So the plumber's been here and obviously put on some shower furniture. The guys have actually painted the wall, although we still see the bottom down here. So we've got the cream columns, obviously, which is the cold plastic sort of colour. But we're going to be going white on this side, and then we'll do a yellow on the other side. So that's been done through here. Excuse the noise. In here is going to plaster through. So we've got plaster going through here. Plaster going to this side. Now we've got a few marks on the wall, not too sure what they are. Just like gouges. But anyway, walls have been done, so here's all been done, there's all been done. There's a few sort of splashes everywhere as well, which you need to have a look at what that is. Because obviously we can't paint it if it's gouged. So anyway, we've got this place painted, so it's looking a lot different now it's painted. And we're obviously going to be using these 2x2s across and then boarding the whole thing with a plasterboard. And then we'll put some more boxing around here as well. We'll put some more boxing around that all the way to the floor, because initially we were going to be obviously battening the wall and plasterboarding that. So the guys are all done in there. Water's been pumped out as always. The guys were going to try and start tidying out underneath here. I'm not too sure we got around to doing, but the steps are all done. We've got to obviously get those unboxed at some stage in the next couple of days. Check out what they're like. Tomorrow we've got the excavator coming to dig out in here, which I've already told you. Seen some bits going through there for some reason, not too sure why. Again, stuff compiling everywhere as always. We tidy, it comes back. We tidy, it comes back. We tidy, it comes back. So I'm going to have a word with Beckles in it, make sure that all happens. We tidy, it comes back. Unreal. Obviously I said earlier on, we've done the front bit here, so we're now going to go and buy the concrete board. To go up in here and get the electrician to obviously centralise the light through the middle. So I think initially I'm just going to be putting some spots in there, just because at the moment the wind, if there's any form of chandelier or dangly thing, it'll get blown everywhere and fixed. There's not a lot of great fixed things here, so I might just put some a spot in there for now until we decide what we're going to do. And then tomorrow obviously we're having all of this. This is going to be concreted, so is this, and this all going to be concrete tomorrow. So we've got to get the excavator in early to try and dig out the back piece down here. We've got to try and get all the rocks around the complex, anything which is around about 1 to 2 foot in size, all these rocks here, some of the rocks there, some of the rocks over there. We've got to bring them down and try and create a French drain behind that wall. So I need to go and get some rubberisation from the local DIY store tonight, because we're going to try and rubberise the wall to protect it from damp, and then drop the rocks down there. But initially tomorrow, the main thing is getting it all dug out, ready for us to start putting rocks down. So I doubt we'll have the time tomorrow to get the rocks down there as well. But in an ideal world, whilst the excavator's here, the excavator's going to be 10 times more adept at picking up big rocks and putting it down than we are as humans. So it'd be good to use them whilst we're here. So other than that, today really it's just been about obviously getting the plastering done on the inside in there, getting the painting continued, getting the roof in there sorted out. Tomorrow we're literally getting this plastered. This will be plastered on the outside and the roof will be done. This can't come down for at least 7 days because it's curing. Other than that, just making sure we've got enough labourers here tomorrow to make sure we can actually continue doing what we've got to do. Obviously the concrete company is going to be laying the driveway, so they're going to be busy. Our excavator guy is going to be in the back digging that out, so he's going to be busy. The masons, once they finish the plastering, so the masons now are going to get building the block walls on the garage. So we've got some of the blocks delivered, but for some reason they've not delivered all of the blocks, so we need to chase them up tomorrow. But obviously whilst the actual blocks are here, we'll start doing the garage tomorrow. So I've chased them today to make sure to get the other 300 delivered. but we can start actually building blocks all the way around here. So we can start here, all the way around this side, over to where Beckles is, and then return to this side. And we've got to go 12 foot, so we need to get those up sooner rather than later. So I'll chase the actual company to make sure we get the rest of the blocks in. We can crack on with that tomorrow and hopefully finish that over a 2 to 3 day period. I think it works out 600 blocks, so it shouldn't take any more than sort of 3 to 4 days. So we'll have a look at that and make sure we can get that done. And we've still got an opening here anyway, so we'll still be able to drive through and do what we've got to do and back again until the roof goes on. So that's the aim so far. Other than that, we want to get little things like this finished off. So obviously once that's plastered at the top, we can get this wall done, we get the wall at the front done. We can finish off here now that this has been plastered in just here. The sensor's also been put in the driveway, we can get that plastered up and painted. This one was painted today on this side, but it's just white at the moment, so that needs to be finished off. And again, once the concrete's been done and all the splashes on the wall, we need to make sure we get any splashes off, otherwise we're going to be painting the bloody wall again. So we'll see. So tomorrow's another busy day, but other than that, we're all good. So we shall see you tomorrow.